In 2011, the United States lost the ability to put anything in space, including humans. But fast forward to today, we're the closest we've ever been to getting to the moon since the Apollo era. Some reckon we'll be on Mars in 8 years, and we're building the most capable rocket and the largest flying craft that humanity's ever seen. Now this change isn't because NASA suddenly got boatloads more funding. It's because the world's elite is pouring billions and billions of dollars into it. And so the question for us, well, non-billionaires, is why? What's changed up there and down here that means the world's richest are racing for the cosmos? Now, to understand the premise of this one, you don't need to be no rocket scientist. Space is massive and filled with money-making opportunities. In fact, the most valuable asteroid in our solar system, Davida, is worth $27 quintillion. That's like 27, but with 18 zeros behind it. That's just scratching the surface. What I'm saying here is space is massive and full of money-making opportunities. From selling launches, building hardware, training astronauts, and mining massive celestial bodies, those with good enough initial investment, some smart decisions, and a bit of luck can elevate your wealth to the next level. There's only so long the economy will stay on Earth, and now that the technology is opening up off-world opportunities, I suspect it won't take too much longer for us to have a space economy. Let's look at a company executing this perfectly. Maybe you've heard of them. SpaceX is now valued at $180 billion. That's no mistake. They launched 96 times with their Falcon 9 rocket, more than any other company in the world. They've also leveraged this market in a monopoly and have created a sister company called Starlink that using SpaceX launched satellites to bring internet and now cell service to any place on Earth. This is the first time in human history where technology allows for such empires to be built, and it's no surprise a few want in. This one's a little trickier than the last point, but again I'll refer to Starlink to help me out. The idea is, instead of building your own space empire, why shouldn't you use the benefits of space to enhance what you're doing down here? For example, you want to start an internet company, but you need a point of difference to stand out. And instead of doing something annoying like having to cut your profit margins to be cheaper, why don't you promise internet access anywhere in the world using a fleet of interconnected satellites? Yeah, I know, easier said than done, but bear with me here. The reality is the nature of space makes it a fantastic place for things like manufacturing products. Using the weightlessness means you're able to develop fragile pharmaceuticals, glasses, and metal alloys. This is purely accessible in low Earth orbit, but what if we went further? The moon has great potential and a very valuable resource, helium-3. This kind of material could be used primarily for nuclear fission, yet another industry billionaires are betting on for cleaner energy on Earth. It's a long time until large manufacturing plants are viable in space, but the value of cheaper and higher quality products is incredibly important and a very good selling point for those looking to get in early. If this is done correctly, both the people creating the products and those buying from them will benefit. This is the reason I like them most, because you'd hope these billionaires would take into consideration the rest of the species, and even more than that, start their endeavours primarily out of consideration for humans. It's tricky finding the entrepreneurs that fit in this class, and even harder to keep everybody happy in the comment section while doing it. This is the kind of thing that will serve us best in the future, and will help mankind at its most. Granted, there's always some profit motivation, that's how we work, but the more optimists the better. To round it all up, there's no one motivation for these billionaires going out to space. Of course, there's an underlying make money one, but even this comes in different forms. And so, if you do anything from watching this video, the next time you see an ambitious guy investing in or setting up a space company, try to see which one of the 3 boxes they fit in.